Okay, happy Tuesday, guys. This is our last call for the 21 Day Coach Smart Start, and we hope that you guys are feeling really smart as coaches. So Linda and I were talking about what we thought would kind of be the best bit of information to give you now that we're at the end of our group. And what we're thinking is that we wanted to really talk to you guys about a few things, one being Success Club and the other being rank advancement. And at the end, we're going to kind of wrap it up with talking about the importance of events. So basically at this point, you've been given just kind of the basic training as to, you know, the vital behaviors that you should be doing, kind of how to run your power hour, how to really put yourself out there as a coach, and then how to build your business. So we thought that now that we're coming to the end of the group, we would talk to you about rank advancement because that's kind of the next natural step. So what we can think about as well, and we can talk about this in the group later on this week, is what you're going to do going forward as far as our training goes, because this 21-day group is going to end, but we're thinking we can have you go into a group that will kind of support you in, you know, advancing to Emerald, which is the first rank. So as of right now, you are all at the coach level, which is the beginning level. The next level, the next rank is to be an Emerald coach. Mm-hmm. So basically to be an Emerald coach, that means that you have yourself at the top, and then underneath you on each leg, they call them legs. So on each side of you, if you can kind of visualize a pyramid, you have your right leg and you have your left leg, and you have a coach on each of those legs. So basically a lot of people will just look for a discount coach to sign, someone who's already drinking Shakeology and can benefit from the savings, or myself and Linda. I know we both signed our husbands up on one of our legs to kind of build our business, and I'll talk about the perks of that as well. But so basically you need to have a coach underneath you on each side of your business, so you have a total of 2. You kind of want to get in the mindset of having 4, 2 on each side, just to create that cushion, because especially if you're going to have discount coaches, they can kind of come and go as people, you know, maybe want to take a month off of Shakeology or whatever the case may be. So you kind of want to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. All right, so what are the perks of being an Emerald coach? Aside from the fact that you have this flashy, cool title that you can kind of brag about, basically what happens is when you become an Emerald coach, you have the opportunity to earn team cycle bonuses. So what that means is that when those coaches that are underneath you start to earn volume, start to produce volume, so either through their own Shakeology purchases or through the sales that they make, you start to earn money off of that. So what happens is, like I said, you have a left side and a right side. When you have your coach on one side has 100 personal volume, and a coach on the other side has 200 personal volume, for a total of 300 put together, then you earn a cycle bonus. And that cycle bonus is $14, which may not seem like a lot of money, but it compounds. It's really the compound effect. And so over time, you'll go into your weekly earnings and you'll look and see, okay, you have whatever your commissions were, but then you've got this extra money that you're earning for really not doing anything except maybe supporting them if they're working coaches, or just having them there if they're discount coaches. So it's a really cool way to kind of earn an income that you're not doing so much for. And so as you go along, there are other ranks that I'll talk about as well. But the really cool part of that is that, you know, right now you're seeing the commission come in and you're seeing that you're earning however much a week or whatever as a starting out coach. But really, as you go on and you build your business, the real money is to be made with making these cycle bonuses. And if you look into the top coaches, they are making, you know, the majority of their income is coming from those cycle bonuses from building a team underneath them. I know that we've talked about, you know, Melanie and the Dream Team a lot. Melanie has built her team, and she has, and I think, I want to say, don't quote me on this number, but I think underneath her, not personally sponsored, but from her personally sponsored coaches and their personally sponsored coaches, I think it's a total of 10,000 coaches. I want to say that number's right, something like that. So if you can start to wrap your head around the amount of cycle bonuses that she's able to make, and there are limits and caps on that, but I mean, you can make thousands and thousands of dollars a week from your team, not even from what you're doing personally as a coach. So that's just For me, I'm in this business for so many reasons, and income is just a small portion of it. But when I really think about the possibility of the income that I could be earning, I know that rank is where that's going to come from for me. So myself personally, Emerald was a goal for me from the get-go. I went Emerald, I want to say within the first month. It was just something that was really important to me. So I basically, like I said, I signed my husband up as one of my coaches. And and then I had a discount coach on my other side. So I started out really slow with really no one who was doing too much business-wise, but I was able to make that rank advance. And then from there, it also kind of was a confidence boost for me. Once I became Emerald, there was something about it that just made the business real. I was no longer just a coach. I was starting to really build a foundation and build something for myself, an empire, as I like to call it. So that's the perk of being an Emerald. Now, as far as if you were to sign, let's say your spouse up, the thing with that, and I kind of went back and forth because you do have to keep them active if they're your only coach on one side. But what I would do a lot of times is I'll order, sometimes my husband's drinking Shakeology, so I'll order a bag for him to drink. Other times he's not. So what I'll do is I'll order a box of packets, and then what I actually do is take those packets and I sell them as samples. And what I've been doing is charging, I want to say $6 per packet, because that covers my shipping cost plus the cost of the packets themselves. And then I actually make a little bit of money, and I'm able to kind of get new customers, or even have some customers who just purchased those packets from me. So that kind of keeps him active. The other thing I do is I purchase programs through him. So the reason I do that is, like, if a new program comes out, I'll purchase it through his account because he still gets the coach discount. But in addition to him getting the coach discount, I get the volume off of his order. So it's really a win-win for me. So that is just a small part of my business. But again, if you have friends or you have customers who are drinking Shakeology, you want to present this as an option to them to sign up as a discount coach, because then they can save money and you can build your business. So that's Emerald. After Emerald, the next step is Ruby. That is when you have on each leg you have an emerald. Am I right? Okay. On each leg you have an emerald, and then underneath them you have 2 more coaches on each side. So you have a total of 6 coaches, and 2 of them, 1 on each side, are emerald. So they then have to rank advance to emerald, meaning they each have those 2 coaches. When you are an emerald coach, we talked about that team cycle bonus. It's still 100 on one side and 200 on the other. And when that cycles through, you earn $16 per cycle. So it starts to go up. From there, the next rank is diamond. You see a lot of people get a lot of shout outs for being a diamond coach. Basically, at that point, you have 8 coaches underneath you. And out of those 8, 1 on each side is an emerald coach. When you earn a cycle bonus as a diamond coach, then you're earning $18 per cycle. And you don't realize the amount difference between being emerald at $14 and diamond at $18 until you start to see them really roll over. And you really, you understand that $4 goes a long way. If you're cycling 10 times, that's $40 that you could make easily, right? So that's just something to think about. Of course, from there, you have the star diamonds, and you can go on and on from there up until 15 star diamond. Again, you have the opportunity to earn cycle bonuses. Also, once you become a 2-star diamond, you have the opportunity for not only your team cycle bonuses, but quarterly bonuses. And it really can get pretty lucrative with the amount of earnings that you can make. So it's just something to think about. I know it's a lot to wrap your head around, but if you can just focus small and start small and focus on making your goal to get to emerald, I think that's a really great place to start in your business. And again, it's good for your income. It's good for your business. It's good for your confidence. It's also good for recognition. If you're someone who likes kind of that gold star recognition, which I definitely am one of those people. So just something to think about. I hope that makes some sense to you. The other thing we wanted to talk to you about is the importance of Success Club. So kind of going along with that rank stuff, if you are an emerald coach and you hit Success Club, then you have the opportunity to get leads. So what that means is that you are then part of a pool of people of coaches who start to get customers sent to you from Beachbody. So they're not customers that you recruit or that you find or that you contact. They're customers who sign up for a program and don't already have a coach. So they're automatically given to you, or they sign up for a free account and they don't have a coach, they're automatically given to you. So the cool thing about that is that now you have the opportunity to make commission off of these people who you don't know, and you have the opportunity to make connections with people that you don't know. So what we always suggest you do is, when you do get a lead and you see them pop up in your customer list, that you reach out to them and you talk to them and say, hey, I saw that you ordered a program, or I saw that you created a free account. This is what I do as a coach. Here's how I can support you. I'd love to give you more information, and you kind of go from there. And I know I have an email template that I use, and I know Linda has one as well, so we can share this with you. But it's important to reach out to them. And to be honest with you, a lot of the time you're not going to hear back from these people, but sometimes you do, and sometimes those leads can turn into, Shakeology HD customers every month, or maybe they even turn into challengers, or perhaps even a coach, which is really cool to kind of think that you were given this person who came into your life by chance, and now they're part of your team and helping you build your business. So that's a really cool perk, and that's just one of the many reasons to hit Success Club. In addition to the leads, with Success Club, you know that there are giveaways every month. There's usually something that Beachbody offers. And in addition, there's a recognition piece. So if you hit Success Club 5 for 24 months consecutive, then you are a Success Club 5 All-Star, and you're recognized at Summit. If you hit Success Club 10 for 24 months consecutively, you're a Success Club 10 All-Star, and you're recognized at Summit for that. So it's a lot about, recognition. And again, maybe that may not be a driving factor for you. For me, it is. So it's just something, just kind of a cool little, ribbon to hang on my wall or whatever, that kind of lets me know that I'm, making some headway in my business. Among the many other perks of being a Beachbody coach, there's the emotional satisfaction that we get from helping people. There are the messages that we get from helping people. There are the results that we see. There's, of course, the financial end of it. There's the freedom piece of it, where you're kind of creating your own hours and you're creating your own rules, and you don't have anyone telling you what to do. But then there's also that recognition piece, which I think is really important as well, kind of lift you up and keep you going. So that's the piece that I have on rank advancement and recognition and Success Club. I know there are a lot of really cool videos out there from other coaches that talk about the perks of rank advancement. In addition, in your back office, I think it's Michael Neiman did a video. He does a video on rank advancement and team cycle bonuses using some little figurine gadgets with his weirdness. But there's a lot out there. So definitely, we'll post some stuff in the group, but do some exploring. And really, what I want you guys to do is sit down and think about your goals. And if Emerald is a goal for you, then set a date. I talk to my coaches all the time about this, and don't just say, yeah, I want to build my business. Yeah, I want to build a team. Put a date to it. And I know that can be really scary to say, I'm going to be this rank by this date. But at the same time, when you put that date in your mind, or you put that date in your calendar, from there, you have to think about, okay, well, what do I have to do to get there? Because now it's not just an idea, it's a plan, and you have action steps, and you know what you have to do to get there. So that's kind of what we want to help you with going forward. So at the end of this call, if you know that you want to hit Emerald in the next 30 days of your business, then we want you to let us know that and reach out to us so that we can plug you into the next group, and we can kind of teach you all the different things that you need to be doing at this point in your business to get you to that place. So that's just something to think about. Again, it's not for everyone, and maybe you don't have a goal to get there in 30 days. Maybe you want to get there in 3 months, and that's fine. We will match your pace, but we just want you to know that we're here to support you in every way that we can. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Linda to wrap up what I said and to continue on with talking about events as well. All right, go ahead.
All right, so picking up what we said about goals, I agree. It's so important, and it's something that I do every month. It's something that I do for rank advancement, and something that I do for Success Club. And it is a little scary to make a goal, but you need to be a little uncomfortable. I could say oh, I'm going to be 1-star or 2-star 12 months from now, but is that going to push me? No. Because it's really safe to say oh, in a year from now, I'm going to hit this. But it's not going to make me take action and do something now. I know that I need to get uncomfortable to push myself, to grow my business, so that I'm going to pick something where I'm going to have to start making a plan and start doing something today, tomorrow, this week. So think about that, and don't be scared that it might make you a little uncomfortable. Hold on. You have to turn this down a little bit. My son's still up. We're turning down Lori Berkner right now. And I have a similar strategy to what Chrysanthi was saying as far as what we do with our husbands. I basically do the same exact thing. And I decided the first month, like I signed up, I had started my mom in a workout program and she loved Shakeology. So I was like, you are signing up as a discount coach. Like, you love Shakeology. It made sense for her to sign up as a coach. And then I was like, I want to sign up my husband. So those were my first two coaches. My first two coaches were my husband and my mom, and I rank advanced to Emerald. And I have to agree that being able to post that on Facebook, like, I was super excited about that, because it's exciting. It's exciting to like tell everyone, like, I have this business and it's something that I'm growing. It gives you credibility. And for me, it was just like a really cool thing. So if that's something that Chrysanthi was saying, if the recognition is something that motivates you, totally make that a goal. And for me, when I do my goals for Success Club, like your goal is either going to be, you know, I'm going to hit Success Club 5 or I'm going to hit Success Club 10 right now. And like, for me, I know, like, if I'm not hitting Success Club, I know I'm not reaching out to people. I know I'm not doing my vital behaviors. Like, if you're not hitting Success Club, you're probably not doing your personal development. You're probably not doing your invites every day. We have to turn this on, maybe. Thank you. And for me, I would just know that I'm not getting future coaches in. So it's really like the benchmark that we base our business on, because, you know, we're at our homes, you know, we're kind of like working alone, but we're connecting online. But like, really, like, what is that defining factor every month? And the defining factor is, are you hitting Success Club or are you not? So really look at that, and it really goes back to the vital behaviors, and it goes back to tracking and doing our power of threes, so that if we're doing it every day, that's the pathway that we're on to hitting Success Club. So really, like, pen to paper, if you haven't written your goals yet, like, take out a sheet of paper, write your goal for the rest of the month, stick it on your wall. I have my goals right in front of me, so that, you know, I see it every day. It's really important for you guys to just see that every day. And what are your goals for like the next 2 weeks? And just write that down, and, you know, put that on your fridge or put it on the wall by your laptop. And the leads, I think, are really, really important. Sherry, you're in this group. She's a coach in this group. And she started out as a lead. She bought the 21-Day Fix and Shakeology, and we started talking online. She joined a challenge group. She had a great experience, and she decided to be a coach. So you never know the people that you're going to meet as leads. And yeah, I had the same thing. I have a document. So if you guys haven't seen that, if you're in my team, that's just, you know, you can base your email off of that. And when you hit Emerald, you can start reaching out to these people and start building relationships, and it's extra people that you're going to meet, which is awesome. I do want to touch on events, because we have Super Saturday coming up this Saturday. And I feel like events are so important, because, again, we can be working in this business and not know everyone, you know, in real life. And it's really important, I feel like, to go out there and make connections with people who are doing this business, so that you realize, like, other people have the same fears and the same concerns, or going through the same things. And you can start building a base, a connection of other coaches who live around your area. And, you know, they might be on different teams. So you're going to bring something to the table, and they're going to bring something different. So it's really cool to learn from people who are on different teams. And it's exciting. It's exciting. Like, you go to Super Saturday, you get a lot of Super Saturdays have live workouts, which is really cool. You have live trainings. You get to learn about all the new things coming up in Beachbody. And for me, I just feel like, you know, I'm lucky. Like, Chrysanthi and I realized when we were on like I even forget what group it was in. We were like, oh, we live by one another. And it was like a really cool thing. And then, you know, I went to my first Super Saturday, and then I met other coaches from the area who were on different teams or on the dream team. And it was really cool just to know that I'm not just, you know, isolated at home. I have these other people around me who are doing really cool things, you know, and we can get together and touch base and like have this awesome time. And Summit is coming up in July, and if you guys haven't gotten on the wait list, get on the wait list. There are people who are going to be selling tickets. I've actually started seeing like people who are selling tickets. So if you are looking for a ticket, reach out to myself or Kasanthi and let us know that you're serious about attending Summit and that it's something that you want to do. And we can be on the lookout as well for people who bought a ticket and then, you know, want to give it up. And, you know, I've been posting about Summit. I'm beyond excited to go and to do the Dream Team trainings and to go to all of the trainings from the top coaches who are going to be there. It's just, I think it's super important, but it's just something, and it's something that I've been looking forward to for like months. And Melanie just got back from the Success Club trip, which I don't know. I know I saw a video that she posted. I don't know if it got posted in the Dream Team or not, but it was just really cool to see all the coaches getting together and knowing that, you know, we have the cruise that is coming up next year, which you guys, again, put your name on the wait list. And I was talking to someone the other day, like, I'm not going to put my name on the wait list because, you know, I joined too late. Put your name on the wait list because you don't know what's going to happen. And basically, people who signed up are going to end up not going, and they're going to end up not hitting Success Club. And you don't want to miss out by not getting your name on there. So again, events are super important, and we also have Melanie is hosting a blog training on May 2nd that's going to be live streamed. So I've signed up for that as well, and I'm going to be watching that. I think it's May 2nd. I have to double check that. But so again, it's an event, but that, you know, we can't go to live, but we can watch it from home, and it's going to be streamed. So I'm excited about that as well. So just really try to get involved in whatever you can, because it's only going to give you tools to grow your business. So that is what I have. Do you have anything else to add? All right, cool. If you guys have any questions, as I said, this is the last week. So please, if you have, you know, questions about anything, if you have conversations that you want us to look at, or you have questions just about what your next step is, post in the group or reach out to us so we can answer those. And I think that is it. So we hope you guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon.